Hello lovely Aquarius, and welcome to your January Tarotscope with me, Sally. I hope you're well. I'm sending you so much love and blessings and prosperity and joy for not just January but the whole of 2020. So let's see what messages the tarot has for you. I hope it's good. I really do. So I want to see what it is that's passing out of your life, what it is that you're letting go of first and foremost. So let's have a look. January, what is it that Aquarius is letting go of, please? Okay, so it seems like you're letting go of like this need to kind of keep improving for others. It's like you've been focusing on how other people view you for a while in 2019, and it seems like January you're kind of letting go of this need to consider and think about how people are seeing you. Like, you know that actually like how you view yourself is more important than anything else, and it seems like you're also letting go of focusing on what's not working. So relationships that have kind of ended or things that have ceased to exist in 2019, it seems like you're not focusing on the spilt milk anymore. You're actually focusing on what milk is left, if that makes sense. You're letting go of this need to impress others, and you realise in January that it's how you view yourself that's the most important thing. So let's see what's coming up for Aquarius, please. What's coming up? Okay, you can expect there to be a lot of chances for you to feel great inner peace in January. You know, we get the Four of Swords after we've had a really stressful time. So 2019 might have been an incredibly anxious time for you, like mentally. You might have been worried about money, you might have been worried about kind of how people view you. But January 2020, it's like the dust settles and you're able to feel like calmer, and you can feel like inner peace. You've got like a very meditation vibe going on in January 2020. And actually what's more important to you is truthfulness and being fair. For those of you that have been kind of hoping that a legal matter will work in your favour, the appearance of justice can signify that a legal issue can work in your favour. So as long as you can be truthful and fair and balanced, things are likely to go well, sweetheart. Let's see what else is coming up for you. If you can, I feel like, you know, in 2019 you might have been tempted to be snappy with certain people and to be very reactive, but I think in January you've got like this emergence of new confidence and new vitality. You're looking towards the future with greater clarity, and you're actually looking forward to things. Like, you realise that if you take good care of yourself, that your life will start to reflect that. And I feel like things that would have triggered you in 2019 just don't have the same effect in January. It's like you're able to respond rather than react. It's like usually if someone would have texted you like an aggravating message, maybe an ex or like a friend that's just like into drama, I think in 2019 you would have like reacted straight away. But I think in January you're like you get a text and you're like, I'm gonna leave that. That doesn't even warrant a response. No response is still a response. I feel like nothing is going to disturb your kind of inner joy, really. The sun comes to us after a period of stress and after a period of confusion and change and upheaval. So it's likely that 2019 was a bit of a stressful time for you, but I'm so happy to report that January 2020 you can expect your energy levels to increase, you can expect your confidence to increase, you can expect your vitality to improve, and most importantly you can expect your sense of optimism to increase as well. So you're likely to expect the best rather than the worst. So for those of you that have got travel plans or like holidays to look forward to, those plans and having things to look forward to are going to increase your confidence, increase your optimism, and help you feel like, you know, you've got happiness again. You know, look at the child in that card. He's like absolutely unbridled joy, and that's what you can expect in January. So let's see, what's the most important thing Aquarius needs to know, please? Okay, you might have a habit of kind of overwhelming yourself and promising too much or trying to do too much. So the most important thing you need to know about January is to try and ease your load a little bit. Try not to commit to too much so that you don't become overwhelmed, because you could become burnt out if you've got too many responsibilities and too many commitments. January is a time to ask for help, accept help that's offered, and to delegate responsibilities. Do you really need to do everything, or can you share the load? Can you ask for support, or can you accept offers of support and help? It would be really great if you could do that, because it's going to help you feel like you've got less on your mind, and it will help you be able to think clearly and also feel less stressed. Time you spend alone is vital for you this month, because the time you spend alone, you're going to be getting messages from the universe and from your intuition and from your heart. So use the time you spend alone to really do some soul searching. Allow yourself to be drawn to things that you find interesting or fascinating. And what you'll find is that actually your solitude lights you up, and that you feel like the time you spend alone gives you the next clues to the next steps of your life, you know. I love the Hermit card because it always suggests to me that the time we spend alone is really beneficial, because we get to kind of find out so much more than we would if we were to busy ourselves. So you might find in January that you just don't want to be around too many people, and that you want to kind of withdraw. You know, follow that urge to withdraw if you feel like that, because that's your intuition guiding you to go within, you know, and seek answers of a philosophical or spiritual nature, because that will help you like look at your life from a distance and from an objective standpoint. And when we do that, we feel like we're supported from the universe, and that's essentially the energy that's all around you in January. Is this fresh new start, this new plan, and it's like the time you spend alone, you'll be able to hatch this new idea and this new plan for the rest of the year. There's so much to look forward to for 2020 for you, and you can really get a head start in January and really sort your shit out and focus on what it is that brings you joy this year. Okay, so what's a highlight, please? What's a highlight for Aquarius, please? Yay! The star signifies our wishes and our dreams coming true. So a highlight for you in January is that you have the potential to bring a dear wish to fruition. It can come true, but you know how it comes true? We've got to believe and trust that our wishes and dreams can come true. You've got to have faith in the universe, that the universe wants you to be happy. You know, the universe is always giving us signs and symbols and messages through different things we see in our experience, through songs we hear on the radio, through things we see on the TV, through things we hear when we're walking down the street. This is about you really paying attention to the signs and the symbols and using them as clues, like on a treasure hunt, you know. So really focus on what it is that you want to come true. If you're looking for love, believe that love can come to you. Believe that you're worthy of an amazing relationship. Remember that the most important relationship you have is the one you have with yourself. When you love yourself and appreciate yourself and respect yourself and do things that you know are good for your well-being, you set an amazing blueprint and an amazing standard for how other people can treat you. January is a time where you can expect your wishes and dreams to come true, but you've got to trust that they can for that to happen. So I'm just going to ask again, what's the most important thing Aquarius needs to know? Okay, you're being really asked and guided to go within this month, sweetheart. You have so much guidance that wants to kind of emerge within you, but you have to kind of get quiet in order to hear it, okay? So that was your January Tarotscope. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember that this is just a general reading, so I hope it did resonate, but if it didn't, feel free to get a private session with me and we can go really deep into your issues and kind of what it is that you want clarity on. But I really hope that something resonated there with you. And as I said at the beginning, I'm sending you so much love and blessings, not just for January, but for the whole of 2020. Remember to treat yourself with absolute love and care, and then everyone else will treat you the same way. Oprah Winfrey said an amazing quote that when we undervalue ourselves, the whole world undervalues us. So what's the message in that? Value yourself and the whole world will value you, sweetheart. So I hope that helps. I I really appreciate if you could leave me a comment if it helped you in some way. I love reading the comments, and thank you for all the likes, watches, subscriptions and follows. I really appreciate it, and I'm sending you so much love, and I will look forward to seeing you in the February videos. But for now, sending you love. Bye for now.